This year sees the 10th anniversary of SFIA, the skills framework for the information age. This provides a common reference model to identify the skills needed for effective IT management. But where does SFIA's greatest value lie for its practitioners? We're here at the 2010 SFIA conference to find out.
The adoption of SFIA was linked to us moving to generic role profiles. Previously we had job-specific job descriptions, and that really limited the flexibility of moving people around the organisation.
Right.
That was the key driver for us.
The thing about SFIA is it's written in such a way, it's a language which anyone, whether they're in the IT industry or outside of it, can understand. It's now an internationally used framework, so it means that what they can do, you can define all your IT skills not down to the product level, but more of the generalistic level, like networking rather than Citrix, etc. That means that people inside or outside of IT can understand more about what that IT professional person needs.
There is no one global framework. CompTIA as an association operates globally. There is no one global framework where employers can recognize and understand what skills they need for specific jobs to benchmark and measure people. The SFIA framework does that, and that's why CompTIA is so keen to partner with SFIA to take the framework not just here nationally but overseas internationally.
We've got 570 courses, all of which could be relevant in some ways. Now, the only way to make some sense out of that is by using a framework like SFIA to actually identify which ones are most relevant for IT professionals. It is essential to have a common understanding of competencies so that you can develop professionalism in the IT profession.
Yes, aligning the available skills to the needs of the business is very important to us, particularly as we entered the recession, and we restructured the governance of our skills, putting lead practitioners at the centre of this, and SFIA was really the glue that held it all together for us.
SFIA is a very convenient way to organise, we need to figure out organisation in the profession. So let's just use SFIA, it works.
If you can start defining in words and a language that people can generally understand, most people understand networking, most people understand a PC, most people will understand the word system. They won't understand ERP or Citrix necessarily. So by using a language that they can define, that starts to bring IT back up the agenda again, to the place where it deserves to be and needs to be for a successful organisation.
I talked today, James, about professions where you have to be certified in order to practice, like flying an aircraft, surgeons, dentists, architects and so on. Technology is not quite there yet, although many employers do only hire people that are certified with a certification from maybe Cisco or Microsoft or CompTIA that company is familiar with or perhaps uses it to benchmark for workforce development.
There's an interesting analogy here from medicine that if someone's treating you for a medical condition, they don't use their personal 10 years experience to treat you. They've used a body of knowledge that the profession has built up over 20, 30 years, and all of the professionals, people in that organisation. So your advice as a medical professional is based on the body of knowledge. We don't do that in IT.
It really helps to define their role, the individual's role within the organisation and what the organisation wants them to achieve in a standard, objective way. And the individual can look at it from an external perspective as well and compare themselves against the external market. And we're quite happy for them to do that.
I'm Arnold Oskam. I'm Dutch, but I'm actually living in Chile. I've been living 13 years there now. And now I'm running a management consulting company together with my partner. He's also here at the conference, and we're visiting today this SFIA conference with one of our clients, University in a Cup. So taking the time to be here because this is where SFIA is happening, and we want to be part of it because we see large opportunities in Latin America. For now, we're the only formal partner of SFIA, but we are promoting also a university, Universidad Federico Santa Maria in a Cup, to become SFIA partners because they're introducing SFIA as part of the curriculum because they're redesigning the curriculum around SFIA skill framework. So actually they're already on the line and that's one of the discussions we had also here with we're presenting in a cup to Mike of Rich Food and the SFIA organization today.
BA's adoption of SFIA is across the whole IT function, which is global. Predominantly our IT function is based in the UK, but we're moving into a merger with Iberia, and that's an exciting thing for us. We wait and see. I've just been told SFIA is available in Spanish now, so we'll see where that takes us.